Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly?
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, the 15th of May 2025, and it's about 10 a.m. in the morning, something like that. And in the last 12 months, I've been having a lot of problems with my Wi-Fi. I had been using Aldi Mobile for quite some years and never had a problem, but in the last 12 months, things have gotten progressively worse and worse to the point where I can't even upload a video anymore, or even edit my stuff without, losing the internet. So I've invested in Starlink, the Mini thing, and I've just picked it up from the post office, and I'm just here in my storage shed. I'm about to open it and see if there are any tools I need to take with me before I go to the rec reserve to set it all up. So without any further ado, let's check it out. Right. Okay, here is the main box that it came in. It did come in a bigger one, but it wouldn't fit in the back of my Magnum box, my battery box, which I also use for shopping. So let's open this up and see what we see. Apparently it does come complete with a DC adapter. So I'm assuming you plug that into your inverter, or a plug that's connected to your inverter, and you just plug it into this, which then makes it, well, there's another one there. Correct, there's three of these things. All right, lovely. All right, here we go. Oh, is it upside down, or is that correct? Anyway, oh no, that's right. Okay, here is the dish. Very small. There's my hand, guys. Here is my phone. So it's quite small, which is good for me because it needs to go up there somewhere. I mean, not as a permanent fixture, of course, because I will be bringing it in when I am not using it inside the rig. And it'll be interesting to see if I can get it to work while it's inside the rig. That would be a real blessing, because then I wouldn't have to worry so much about theft and all that. Anyway, it comes complete with 5 meters of cable, and cannot see the oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, DC to DC. Okay, 5 meters of DC to DC. There is the 240 volt wall plug that one end of the DC goes into, and then does that go there? It was upside down, was it? Oh yeah. And this is some kind of an adapter. Right, so it does not look like I need anything special. It is a very straightforward piece of kit. I don't need to take any crimpers or splicers or extra, electrical bits to get this to work. All I need to do now is sign up for either the $80 a month 50 gigabyte data load thing, or you get unlimited for, I think it's $190 or $199 or something. So I'll have to go unlimited because I use a lot of data. All right, let's take it over the rec reserve and get this thing pumping. Okay, so here we are. We've got it all laid out. This is like regulatory notices. Don't think I'll have to look in that at the moment. Here's a sort of a clamp system, I guess, that can make it rotate, and you can possibly fasten it down more permanently as well. I'm not sure. I don't know what this thing here is yet. It's got a little picture of, I don't know, I guess that's got to do with satellite orientation or something. We'll see in a minute. Cords down there, but I'm going off this box here. So it just says bring it out, connect the DC cable in, put it up somewhere in rough position, get on your phone, access the Starlink app, and then start the orientation process. And this bottom one here is mainly for a permanent thing, like here is on a pole, and this thing here is this thing here. But I've got to register it as well. So I just looked on the adapter here, the 240 volt adapter, and there's a P/N number, and then there's an N/N number as well. I'm assuming it's going to be one of those. So without any further ado, let's just plug the fucking thing in. Both of these DC plugs look the same, both male. Okay, basically exactly the same. So let's plug this one in, if we can get it in there. There's that one, and then the other end, obviously, into the adapter, which will plug into the power board, turn the inverter on, so we've got power. Now, something I want to work out, and I have to get on the forums or YouTube, see if there's a way that I can bypass the inverter altogether, as in the power board and the inverter. Oh, these are cool. Look at that. They're waterproof. So they go in and then they're waterproof. Lovely. All right. So now let's plug it in and not turn it on yet. And then we'll come back, put it up on the roof. All right. Here we go. Into the bowels of Rigsy. Into there. Where is it? Is that going to go in there? Whoa, no, it's too big to fit in that one there. I've got to do it on the outside one. Alright, oh, that's interesting because it's so fucking big. Alright. Let's come around here. Get that through there. Get that through there. I'm going to have to play around with it because of that very thing. Alright, now let's put it up in general direction of where we think satellites might be. I'm thinking sort of up that way kind of thing. But we've got to have it so I can get to it as well. So we'll just start there, right? Easy peasy. Take a bit of that out of the way, a bit of that. Alright, I've got the phone, I haven't turned the power on yet. Go to the Starlink app, there it is. Okay, let's turn the power on. You won't be able to see all this so dark in here. Anyway, start up, check for obstructions, there's no... Start setup, standard actuated mini. Confirm. Enterprise, high flat performance, flat high performance, standard circular high performance. I have no idea. It just says Starlink, it doesn't say high performance or anything bloody else. Let's just see if I can just confirm it like it is. Find a clear view sky. Your Starlink will need to be outdoors with a completely clear view of sky to stay connected to satellites. Once Starlink gets online, we'll guide you to align it later if needed. I have a clear view. Hard to central location, says building Wi-Fi. Find an outdoor as close to your device as possible to ensure a strong Wi-Fi connection. Avoid metal roofs and thick walls. I have a location. Plug in Starlink. I have. Connect all of the cables and run power to Starlink. My Starlink is plugged in. Connect to Starlink Wi-Fi. Connect to your Starlink Wi-Fi network in your device's settings and come back. It may take 30 seconds to appear. Alright. Let's go to settings. Hotspot, it's Wi-Fi, isn't it? Starlink, there it is. Click on that. Right, what happens now? No internet connection. Oh well, it says I'm connected. That's obviously because I haven't paid for my subscription yet. What's it doing here now? Starlink paired successfully. Your device is connected to Starlink. Next, let's get your Starlink connected to the internet and optimize your setup. Continue. Starlink is talking to satellites to determine which way it's pointing. Alright. Determining alignment. Adjustment may be necessary in a moment for best performance. No worries. Well, while that's doing that, we'll have a little bit of vape. It's doing its thing. Wi-Fi not configured. Configured software update. Oh, it's downloading. Oh, that's going to take a while. Let me get back to you guys. It's only on 1%. Okay, so it's only at 3%. If it keeps going at this rate, now 4%, this is going to take at least an hour. Oh, it's going a little bit quicker. I just had a message come up saying Starlink could not find the antenna or something, but I'm assuming maybe it has something to do with this software update. So the message has gone away now, but we will see. Now we're at 10%. Okay, maybe because I held the phone up, it's going a bit quicker instead of being so close to this car wrap here, which is like a very fine aluminium metallic-y thing. Here it is. Activate Starlink now. Internet access will be restricted in 56 minutes if Starlink is not activated. Right, well, how do I activate it? What do you mean activate? I thought I did activate it. What are you talking about activate it? There's a bunch of codey stuff there, whatever that fucking means. I don't, that's obviously the bloody Duvalaki for it. But that's not my one, is it? Oh my god. And what are these two white buttons here for? Huh? What are they for? I've got to go and check this bloody adapter thing. And the info is on the other side where the bloody power is. Can you believe it? What do we do here? Just click that. What happens? Nothing? Fuck, I don't know. I can't automatically just... Let's go. Delete all that. Kit. Something or lots of zeros. Where do I get that number from? Bloody hell, mate. I don't know. If it was on that thing, I don't know. The plug, the power plug, or is it on here? If it's on there, it's in fucking microscopic fucking... No, I don't see it on there, but I could be wrong. Oh no, there's the pin thing number there. PN. Oh god. Kit something. I don't have a kit number. Can I see? Yes. No. Fuck. I have no idea. -E. I just got to try what this thing is there. 04. Go. Downloading is now finished. It's applying the update. Now, apparently, when I activate the Starlink thing through pressing this button, the an update will automatically install later. Install now. That number that was there automatically. That was the correct number. But it looks a lot different from the number that is on the hardware on both that and the 240 volt adapter. So let's just wait and see how we go. It says internet access will be restricted in 53 minutes if Starlink is not activated. So let's just wait and see. We've got 53 minutes to sort this out. I'll get back to you. Okay, so it did accept that automatic number when you click on the activate Starlink now. It says choose service. Enter an address and search to see your available services. Click to read more on service plans and limitations. Enter your address. But I'm with Rome. Alright, use Starlink at any location on land or coastal waters in your country. Alright, I'll block this out, hang on. Okay, so I've selected Rome, and now I need to go to continue to checkout, but I actually want the more expensive one, which is unlimited. Now, did you purchase Starlink outside your country or from an authorized reseller? It's $195 per month. Okay. I purchased it from, if you are activating your Starlink kit outside the region it was purchased in, an outside region fee will apply to your order. 3 days after sign, if you purchase from an unauthorized reseller, it is possible the Starlink kit was purchased from outside your region. To avoid this charge, please ensure you're purchasing Starlink from an authorized channel such as Starlink.com or from an authorized retailer within your region. To see the applicable outside region fees, don't need to do that because I bought it from JB Hi-Fi, so there's no problems there. Now, why am I not seeing the $0 Starlink kit with 12-month commitment option? Anyway, let's go to checkout. Account address. Hang on a sec. Okay, so I had paid the monthly subscription, and now it's going through this thing saying configure Wi-Fi, applying settings. Wi-Fi is reloading to apply your new network settings. This takes about a minute. All right, I'll get back to you. Okay, so it's saying connect to Starlink Wi-Fi. Tap connect below to join my Starlink Wi-Fi. I'll block out my password and that there. Connect. Join. Connecting. Establishing connection to your Starlink network. One device. Alright, what's going on? What do we do now? Obstructions, alignment, speed test. Am I connected? I don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Alright, well, let me just check I'm still connected to Starlink. Yep, I'm connected to Starlink, but it's not coming up with 5G or anything else like that, so I don't know if it even is supposed to come up with anything like that. Obstructions, no. Alignment. Let's do a speed test, eh? Start. Let's see what's happening. I don't know. It looks like it's scanning for something. What's it doing? Alright, here we go. Megabytes per second. Non-Starlink internet provider. What? 190 megabytes per second. Download or upload. I don't know what one that is. Non-Starlink internet provider. What the hell is all that about? I don't understand what that is. Anyway, let's take a screenshot of that. And advanced. What does advanced do? iPhone to internet. iPhone to router. iPhone to internet. Run a speed test from this device to the internet to test your end-to-end speeds. iPhone, test the Wi-Fi connection between this device and your router. Well, I don't have. Let's try this. Internet, router, which is the device itself. iPhone to internet, iPhone to router. Jeez. Let's go iPhone to internet. See what happens. Internet, router, iPhone. And then we'll take a screenshot of that. Still doing testing the speed from iPhone to the internet. Whoa, it's up in the 200s. Alright. 202 for download and then something upload speed. I've got a little arrow pointing down for the 202 and a little arrow pointing up for the 10 Mbps and 24 ms, whatever that means. Let's take a screenshot of that. Now let's go back here and iPhone to router. Start. Let's see what happens there. 224 for download and then upload. I'm assuming that's what it is. The little arrow pointing down, which is 224, must be download, and upload must be the arrow pointing up with MBPS and the numerals 344. Let's take a screenshot of that. Alright, so now the test will be to, let's maybe try alignment. Turn Starlink to match the target. Turn Starlink to match the target. What's the target? What is the target, my little dumpling? I've got to go this way, yeah? Alright. Yep, it wants to go that way. Not the way I had it. Interesting. More. Alright. Apparently, Starlink is aligned. Your Starlink is pointed in the correct direction. Alright. Lovely. Okay. Statistics. Well, let's have a look at that. Your router just powered on. Network performance should stabilize after about 15 minutes now that it's pointed in the right direction. Ping success, 99.9%. Latency, 25 ms. Power draw, only 24 watts. But that's the thing. So it's 24 watts to run this Starlink system, but, you know, your inverter, mine's a pure 1600 watt pure sine inverter with a 2500 watt surge draw, and I believe it's somewhere between, 40 to 70 watts just to power it on, and then probably 30 or 40 to keep it on. So we're looking at about somewhere between 60 to 80 watts just to run this Starlink system through the inverter. So I will eventually have a look into just hardwiring it into something where it's just a plug and play thing. Don't need to turn on the inverter, but we will see. I'm not sure if I can do it. All right, now let's get onto the internet and see how good this thing is. So I use my iPad. Hang on. Alright, I'll turn this off for a sec. Hang on a sec. Actually, hang on, before I do that, I was going to show you the old speed test on the phone, but now I'm hooked up to Starlink. I can't do it. I'll try and do it later for you. But it was shit. It was like 11. 11 or something. It was really crap. Anyway, I'll turn this off. Okay, I'm going to run a speed test through my iPad here and see what we come up with. Let's do it. It is running off the Starlink, so let's have a look. Running off the Starlink, hotspotted off my phone. Okay, megabytes per second download 131 and megabytes per second upload 8.5. That is way better than what I've ever had before. All right. So here's another test, guys. Usually when I'm watching a series that I have downloaded and watching it obviously via the internet, it only works for about 5 minutes and then kicks me off because the Wi-Fi reception's so shit. So this will be interesting. I'm going to watch an episode of Foundation, which usually cuts out about 10 to 15 times with Aldi Mobile coverage now, which used to be really good, but now it's shit. So I'll get back to you, see how we go. Alright, going to test my speed on this phone. I'm with Aldi Mobile, and in the last 12 months it's gone to shit in terms of upload speed and download speed. So do a run speed test and I'll compare it to the Starlink Mini. Download speed of 113. Yeah, well, my phone says I have 5G, but I tell you, it kicks you off real quick around here. And 18.6 megabytes per second upload speed. Now, that doesn't look too bad, but on the Starlink Mini system that I have. I've had over 200 for download and something 20 something or for upload speed. So anyway, it is what it is, but I get kicked off all the time. I have finished setting up the Starlink. I have a magnetic adapter. There was an aftermarket thing that I purchased on, I think it was Amazon. So I'm just going to put this filter on, because when I show you on the roof what I've done, everything will just get blurred out. So, all right. Okay, so let's get you up here with the sun behind us, hopefully, so you can see a bit better. So that is the Mini system, and how I had it before I got this magnetic adapter thing in here was basically I just let it, whenever I was mobile, I would take that off and put it inside in its special bag that I bought that I showed you earlier. So basically what I've done is I found a spare magnet here, which was actually the bottom of my little orange strobe light that I used to have right here. That's never worked properly, so I ripped it out. But I Sikaflexed its magnet down onto here, and then this magnetic adapter obviously has its own magnet, so I've just magnetized it on there. So it's actually a very strong magnet. So when I want to take it down, I've got a few options there, but you can't just take it off. You need to slide it off this other magnet because it's pretty powerful. But other than that, I would not go mobile with it on there, simply because it bounces around, and even though this cord's not long and it can't really go too far, I don't want it to bounce around. And this little thing in here is pretty sort of tinny. I don't think that's going to be very strong. It's all right when you're stationary. So that's it. Works a treat, mate. Heaps better than Aldi Mobile. Nothing cuts out now like it used to. I can sit here, do all the editing I need to do, and not have any problems with getting kicked off. All right.